Hello, chicas. How's everybody doing? Welcome back. I hope everybody is doing good. Today, we're going to be working with a client edition design. In this case, is my older sister. As you guys know, my father passed away a couple of weeks ago. Well, actually, not a couple of weeks ago, but it's been a month. And she did come to his funeral and stuff, and she's still here. She wanted to stay for Christmas, and she asked me to do her nails. So this is what we're doing right now, you guys. um as you guys can see here, all of my implements that I'm using are sanitized and clean. I'm gonna be pushing back, I'm sorry, her cuticles. You want to make sure you do this with every single client, you guys. Don't miss that step. You want to make sure that you push back all of their cuticles. This enhances the growth of the natural nail, and it also prevents lifting, so you want to make sure that you do that. And don't forget, I'm also gonna be removing any like cuticle left behind with this small tiny little ball drill bit. I got it off of AliExpress a while ago. Very inexpensive, and it really helps me clean that cuticle area pretty good. As you guys see, she did have like a nude nail polish on, but don't worry, I didn't remove it with acetone or anything. You know, that just removes whenever we come and file her natural nail, or whenever we come and remove the shine of her natural nail, which is what I'm doing here. I went ahead and used a sanding bit. This is a fine grit sanding bit. You want to make sure it's not medium or coarse, because it is gonna damage their natural nail. It's gonna, thin them down. We don't want to do that. All we want to do is just remove the natural shine, the shine of the nail, because if you just leave them as is, your nails are gonna pop off, and we don't want that. We want them to stay in place for as long as they can, from 3 to 4 weeks at the most. I'm also using my Melody Susie electric file. We have a discount code with them, and it'll be linked in the description box. This is my favorite electric file, you guys. So I'm using that, and my revolutions are the speed revolutions are very low. I have it at a 3, which would be a 3000 RPM speed. You want to make sure that you don't have your RPMs way too high, because that will damage your natural nail. So just make sure you have them very low. Like I said, I do have them at a 3000 RPM speed. And this is pretty much it. What I'm gonna be doing to prep her nails. I'm gonna be dusting everything off with a little brush, and then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of alcohol just to clean her natural nails. I'm also using some lint-free wipes. I got these lint-free wipes off of AliExpress quite a while ago. So I'm just gonna be cleaning off her natural nails. There's no need to go and wash or anything. Just make sure you apply a little bit of alcohol, and this is gonna clean her nails. So I asked her if she wanted me to clip off her natural nails, because her nails were a little long, and she said yes. So that's what we did here. We did clip off her natural nails, and then I'm gonna be gluing on the tips. The tips we're gonna be using today are the ones from Nails Blinked. These are the long stiletto tips, you guys, and these are very handy when it comes to short coffin nails, because usually all of my clients prefer shorter nails and coffins. So these are like the ones that I usually use for them, and in this case she didn't want them super long, so this is what I'm doing. I prefer to use these on them. So yeah, chicas, you can find these on the Nails Blinked page. Also, there's a lot of websites that have them today. You can find them on AliExpress, eBay, Amazon, pretty much everywhere. They're everywhere, you guys. They're not hard to find. So yeah, I'm gonna be gluing them on her natural nail. And I'm using this really good glue that I got off of AliExpress a while ago. I think it's the B&B glue, which is pretty good. It's been, well, it does the job, you guys, and I've been kind of liking it. So this is what I'm gonna be doing, you know, just gluing on her tips. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and measure to where she wanted the nail to be. And you know, I was asking her like, where do you want it? And me kidding around, I was like, I'm gonna leave it here. And she's like, no, that's too long. I'm like, what do you mean that's too long? She's like, yeah, well, she'll be going home. She lives in Oklahoma City, and she'll be going home, you know, in a couple of days, and she has to go back to work and stuff. So she's like, no, I can't work like that. Just make sure you don't leave them that long. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna cut them shorter. So we decided to cut them shorter, you guys, which was a bummer, but you know, I understand. Like I said, she works, and I'm sure that a person that works can't really handle long nails. But yeah, oh well, anything for my sisters. I love them both. My baby sister will come in to do her nails as well, so I am gonna be filming that as well. Let's see what she brings to the table, because I don't know, she always asks for red, and I'm like, don't bring red, please. She's like, that's my favorite color. I'm like, no more red. But yeah, you guys, you know, anything. I just really wanted to film something like this for you guys, because you know, I think you really like videos to where from start to finish. So that's what I decided to do this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, just make sure that the coffin shape is, you know, very well coffin shape. That is not too like thick, not too squared. So this is what I'm gonna be doing, you guys. You know, just perfecting the coffin shape with a hand file. You know, just going you know, just filing the sidewalls so that the coffin shape really is, you know, pretty crisp. So that's what I'm gonna be doing in all of her nails. So now going back with the sanding band and my electric file again on 3000 RPMs. I'm gonna be sanding her, like, I'm gonna be sanding down the tip to her natural nail, so that whenever we come and place down, you know, the acrylic, none of those little the little piquitos like the little corners from the tip don't stick out. At the beginning, you guys, when I first started doing nails, I never did this step. I would never do it. I would always skip it. And every single time I would work with a client and she would ask for like really dark colors, those little corners of the nail tip the nail tip would like come popping right up, and you could see two little dots poking up. Like, I'm not even joking, you guys. So if you're having that problem, I would suggest you guys to go in with the same sanding band you used to remove the natural shine of her nails. Go back with that same one and remove those little corners, because we don't want that, you know. It doesn't look neat and it doesn't look cute, you guys. So just make sure you go and do that. And it also blends in with her natural nail, which, you know, the nails won't be as thick. So what I'm going to be doing, you guys, is spraying again my alcohol, just removing any dust left behind, again with a lint-free wipe. And then I'm going to be using my enhancers. And today I'm going to be using Valentino's. I'm going to be using the nail prep from their line, and I'm going to be dehydrating her natural nails. So I'm going to be doing that step. I do a coat of each onto her natural nail, just her natural nail. There's no need to apply any of that onto the tip. So I'm going to be applying one coat onto the natural nail, and then I'm going to go in with the primer, apply one coat on each of the nails, and then I'm gonna go in and apply a little bit of crystal clear acrylic, just a super thin layer. I do this, you guys, for a couple of reasons. I go in with that because a lot of my clients are very hyper, or I really don't know what the heck they do, you guys, but I used to go and apply the primer, and they would like literally like go and scratch their head or go and touch the phone and stuff. And whenever they do that, you guys, the primer is already contaminated. So, you know, that means that there could be some problem lifting. So this is what I do, you guys. It also prevents me from pigmentation. If you're gonna be using high pigmented acrylics, you want to make sure you do this because you don't want their natural nails to get pigmented from the acrylic. So, you know, these are the main reasons why I do it. And also because if they come for a refill, which in this case my sister's not, she's already going home, but if your client is coming back for a refill, this helps you not to touch the natural nail. So yes, chicas, this is why I do this. A lot of people ask me, why do you do that? You know, just go straight in with your acrylic. I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna do that, because again, it prevents lifting, it prevents from pigmentation, it prevents from a lot of things, you guys. So I'd rather do this. I know, you know, if you don't do this, I know you're saving time if you have, you know, client to client to client. But in my case, I prefer to do it, you guys. It only takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Not even, it takes 5 minutes to do it. So I'd just rather do this. So yeah, chicas, I'm gonna be using one of Valentino's reds. I'm not sure which one it is, you guys, but I will have it somewhere here so you guys know which one it is. I'm sorry, I forgot to actually put the acrylics at the beginning like I usually do. I am so sorry, you guys. It was pretty late when we were doing these nails. It was really late. I think we finished around 12. So we were a little tired, and she already wanted to go home and stuff at my mom's house, because she's staying at my mom's house, and she already wanted to go over there and stuff. And yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm tired too. I'm just gonna stop this right here and I'm gonna go to bed. So I'm so sorry, you guys. So she really wanted these nails. I think she searched them through Pinterest or something, and she found them, and the actual design had, I think they weren't red nails, it was actually like a burgundy, like a wine tone color. But she really liked this one, so we decided to go in with this one. So you know, I'm just trying to place it on the nail, and you know, without touching none of her skin, without touching none of that cuticle, because again, we are using very high pigmented colors, and we don't want to stain your skin. If you do, just go back with your brush really clean, and with a little bit of monomer, just wipe whatever you touched, because your work is not gonna look as clean and neat, and we want our work to look super clean and neat. And then I'm gonna go in with the Perfect Nude from Valentino, and we're gonna be using this one onto the middle finger, and then we're gonna be doing like a V French onto the ring finger and the thumb. And then her other hand will go a little bit different. You know, some of the fingers are gonna go a little different, but overall the design is pretty much the same. So Here I'm gonna be applying the nude. I'm using a number 10 brush from Nail Supply Glamour. Since these are shorter nails, I always use a smaller brush when I'm doing shorter nails. I don't know why. It really helps me out not to pick up huge beads of acrylic. So that's what I do, you guys. And then, like I said, we're gonna be doing the V French. So I'm gonna be cutting it with my X-Acto knife and just trying to make a V French here. And then I'm gonna be perfecting it with a hand file. Alrighty, chicas, so now I'm gonna be going in with my red one more time, and I'm gonna be applying it here where we just created our V French. Like I said, these are the nails that she chose from Pinterest. She went through Pinterest to see some inspo, so this is what she chose, and this is what the actual design had. So then we're doing it exactly how that design was. Not exactly, you guys, but trying to get as close as possible to that design. And just trying to put it in there as close as possible, trying not to get on top of that nude because we don't want to stain that nude. If you do, just make sure you come in with your clean brush and remove that, because like I said, it's not gonna damage, I'm sorry, it's gonna stain the nude, and we don't want that. Every single time I go and file, you guys, I make sure to close or put back the lid onto my colored acrylics, because if some of that acrylic powder or that nail file powder, whatever you just filed, happens to fall into that container, into the acrylic, it's gonna get contaminated, you guys, and it's not gonna work as best. So just make sure that every single time you're about to file, you make sure to put the lids back onto your containers. And then once you're gonna use them again, that that you're not gonna file anything any longer, just go ahead and remove it and start using it again. Colored acrylics are expensive, you guys, so just take care of them as best as you can. Right here, I'm just folding my my little napkin, because the other side had a lot of red on it, and now we're gonna come to cap. So whenever I do that, I just either throw that napkin away or just fold it to to its best, to that part of the napkin that it's really clean. And that's what I do, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and cap all of my nails. For this, as always, you guys know I'm using my Glam & Glitz acrylic system with the monomer and the crystal clear acrylic, which I absolutely love. I have 3 brands, and I've always told you this. I have 3 brands that I love, which is NSI, Zoeve, and Glam & Glitz. Those are the 3 monomers that I highly recommend. As for acrylics, the crystal clear acrylics, I do like the Glam Glitz and especially the NSI one. That's my ultimate favorite. I don't think Zoeve has an acrylic clear powder, but I will double check for you guys. But as for the other two brands, they do, which I absolutely love and I absolutely highly recommend to you guys. I always do. So as for filing, I always go in with these type of files. I find them on eBay. If I can, I will have them linked. I know I always tell you guys that, but I truly forget. So let me know in the comments if you guys don't see it in the description box. Let me know in the comments and I will go and put it or link it. And then I go and kind of shape them, you know, kind of remove whatever acrylic was stuck onto like around the nail or the sidewalls of the finger. And then I'm gonna go in with this 5-in-1 Pana drill bit. Yeah, it's a drill bit. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of file the sidewalls as well, just to perfect the shape. And then I really like this this drill bit because it really helps me get, you know, really close to that cuticle area and perfect everything around that, so that there's no acrylic left behind or anything. You guys, I really like this drill bit. It's kind of safety. I don't know if why, I think it is safety, you guys, because it does not cut anything. It doesn't like cut your skin or anything. It's very soft. And it is a medium grit. It's not fine or coarse, it is a medium grit. So I also like to go on top, you know, on the surface of the nail, just to debulk all of the nails or any lumps and bumps left behind. You guys know that sometimes we get a little messy with our acrylic, and as much as we want to work clean, sometimes it's kind of impossible, you guys. Well, it is for me. So I like to go on the surface of the nail and remove anything that was left behind from the acrylic, and then I go back one more time with this same file. I think it's 180, 180, 100 or 150 nail grit. I am not sure, you guys, but again, I will try and have them linked in the description box. I really like these files because they really help me perfect the shape of the nail, whatever shape the client is going for. It really helps me. And then I go with 100 with this hand file, another one which I always tell you guys about. It's 150. It is more on the softer side. It's not as coarse, it's more soft, so that really helps me kind of smooth out the surface of the nail and helps me, you know, like I said, whenever I come to buff the nail, it really helps me so that there's no like harsh lines left behind from the previous hand file and the drill bit that we just used. So I'm gonna go ahead, after I'm done with everything, I go ahead and perfect the tip. So just making sure that those tips are very nice and squared. And after this, I'm gonna go ahead and buff. The buffing blocks that I do use are the orange and the black ones. I don't know, you guys, I've always used these. I had some purple ones, but I saw that those were a little bit more harsh, so I went ahead and, you know, stopped using them and went back to the usual ones, the orange ones with the black one, the orange with the black, I'm sorry, and those are the ones that I'm using. Here I just went back in with my electric file because I kind of saw that there were little like lumps and bumps here, so I just went back in with my electric file, you know, just trying to perfect everything. I don't know, you guys, when it comes to filing, I really like it to be very nice and crisp, so I just like to go back and forth. You know, if I see something, you know, awkward, I just go back. I don't care if I've already buffed, I just go back. And like I said, I'm just gonna be buffing everything, you know, just buff trying to make the surface smoother for the top coat. And then after this, I'm just gonna remove everything, you know, all the dust left behind from the files and from all the filing we just did. And then I spray a little bit of alcohol on all of her nails, and then with a little lint-free wipe one more time I go and clean everything down just so that it's, you know, dust free. And then I'm gonna be using my gel top coat, which in this case I'm gonna be using the Coupa one, which is absolutely amazing. I do like it and I do recommend it as well. So again, just top coating everything, making sure everything is nice and shiny. And I asked her if she wanted them matte. She said no, she wanted them shiny. So we're gonna go in with the shiny top coat. So just making sure, you know, not applying a whole lot. And then I'm gonna go and remove any left behind before putting it in the before curing it in the lamp. So I cure that in the lamp for about 60 seconds. Once it comes out, I'm applying a little bit of cuticle oil. Don't ever forget that, you guys, we don't want our cuticles looking crusty. So this is about it, chicas, and these are my beautiful sister's nails. I hope you guys liked it, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you here on the next one. Thank you for being here one more time. Stay safe, God bless, and bye bye.